Well, the weather's not very nice today. A very big drop in temperature from the last few days. In fact, I've been out in my outhouse checking some of my seedlings and things, and I had to put my cardigan on. It was cold, but never mind. I've got other things to do. I'm getting this cardigan I'm knitting. Getting the back done, and I always leave it. I still don't know whether I'm doing a button up or a V-neck, but I know I've got enough to do either because I made it an inch shorter than my other ones, which I've made it 15 inches instead of 16, so that's should be okay. And I know by the amount of yarn I've got left, nearly a full ball here, and I've just started the sleeve. So for anybody who doesn't know how to do the sleeve shape, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Well, this is me sweater, what I've done so far. As you can see, getting the back, and I measured it and it's just the right size for me. And that's where you can see where the two ends are. That was where the first ball took me to, so I've only used a small amount of the second ball to get up to the shoulder, so I know there's going to be enough. And you know, my little long end, I always tie it up in a little ball to keep it out of the way. That's for sewing up the side. Saves joining on little bits of pieces to sew up afterwards. And I've started the sleeve. And as you can see, it's a pattern. I'm doing the pattern all over the whole cardigan. And this one is when you're increasing on the sleeves with patterns like this, you have to try to incorporate the pattern, the increases into the pattern that you're doing. With this one, the pattern is on actually what would have been the wrong side. It's on the purl side. So the knit side is actually the wrong side. So I'm doing the increasing on this side, on the knit side. And I'm up to an increasing row, so I'll show you how I'm doing this. So the first two stitches are knit, and then there's a purl stitch, and then 3 knit stitches. So I'm going to increase on here and make this into 3 knit stitches. So I'll knit into the first stitch, and then knit it into the front of the second stitch, and then knit into the back, and that's the extra stitch. And when you look at it from the other side, it looks like 3 purl stitches, which is what you want for that that part of the pattern. And then I'll knit across the row. And with the weather suddenly changing, I'm probably going to get a lot more knitting done than I was before, because I can't get outside into my garden, which is annoying me because I've still got a lot of things to do. And the weather forecast on my phone is we've got this kind of weather for days. And I'll pause this until I get to the end of the row. And I'm coming up to the last few stitches now. So that's, I've knitted 3. The last 3 stitches on the end. Normally I would increase on this 3rd stitch, but because of the pattern, trying to keep it in with the pattern, I'm going to do it on the second last one. So you'd knit the same as the front, knit into the front of the stitch and then into the back. And knit the last stitch. When you turn it over, where you wanted three purl stitches on the other side, that's where it looks like 3 purl stitches on that end and that end. And that's all you have to do in the most of the increasing. And with this pattern I find it easier to increase on the knit side, because it's difficult to increase on the purl side. So that's a little bit of information for anybody that's doing any pattern like this. So if you like my little video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll show you a bit more when I get more of this done, which will probably not take us so very long now with the rotten weather. So bye for now.